kids, welcome back to Teacher Shess channel. Join me in a day of fun and learning.
Hi kids, our lesson for today is about fractions. A fraction shows a part of a whole. As you can see in the following images, this goes to show some fractions in real life. This is an example of a fraction. A fraction has parts. The number on top of the fraction bar is what we call the numerator. The numerator tells us how many parts are shaded, taken away, or eaten. As you can see in the circle, one of the two parts of the circle is shaded or colored red. And this goes to show the numerator of this fraction, which is 1. While the number below the fraction bar is what we call the denominator. The denominator shows how many parts the whole is divided to. As you can see in the circle, the whole circle is divided into 2. That is why the denominator here is 2. If we are going to read this fraction, it is read as 1/2. Now let us move on to unit fractions. Unit fractions are fractions having 1 as their numerator. For example, 1/2, 1/3, 1/4, 1/5, 1/6, and 1/7. As you can see, all of the numerators of these fractions are all number 1. These are what we call unit fractions. This figure shows one whole. The whole square is filled in. This is one whole. This shows 1/2. One part out of 2 is filled in. This fraction shows 1/2. This shows 1/3. One part out of 3 is filled in. This is 1/3. This shows 1/4. One part out of 4 is filled in. Again, this is 1/4. This shows 1/5. One part out of 5 parts is filled in. Again, this is 1/5. This shows 1/6. One part out of 6 parts is filled in or colored yellow. Again, this is 1/6. This shows 1/7. One part out of 7 parts is filled in or colored brown. Again, this is 1/7. This shows 1/8. One part out of 8 parts is colored or filled in. Again, this is 1/8. This shows 1/9. One part out of 9 parts is filled in or colored. This is 1/9. This shows 1/10. One part out of 10 parts is filled in. This is 1/10. Once again, always remember that unit fractions are fractions having 1 as their numerator. It doesn't matter what number is in the denominator part, as long as number 1 is their numerator, then that fraction is called a unit fraction. Now let us try if you understand our lesson for today. I will show you some images and you're going to write on your notebook the appropriate unit fraction to match the figures that I am going to show you. Here's number 1. Now here's number 2. This is number 3. Number 4. And number 5. I will wait for your answers in the comment section, and I hope that you learned something new from our lesson today. See you in our next class. Bye!
Thank you for watching today's video. Hope to see you in our next class.